You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. I like nonsense, it wakes up the brain cells. Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the one who'll decide where to go. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. A person's a person, no matter how small. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Dr. Seuss. Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. It's a way of looking at life through the wrong end of a telescope. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? Being crazy isn't enough. Think left and think right and think low and think high. Oh, the things you can think up if only you try. I have heard there are troubles of more than one kind. Some come from ahead and some come from behind. But I bought a big bat. I'm all ready, you see. Now my troubles are going to have troubles with me. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. And will you succeed? Yes, you will, indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. Dr. Seuss. How did it get so late so soon? Today was good. Today was fun. Tomorrow is another one. If things start happening, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along and you'll start happening too. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone is something you'll be quite a lot. From there to here, from here to there. Funny things are everywhere. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. What if Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store? What if Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more? I meant what I said and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%. Adults are just obsolete children and the hell with them. Remember me and smile, for it's better to forget than to remember me and cry. They say I'm old-fashioned and live in the past, but sometimes I think progress progresses too fast. Dr. Seuss.
Please like, share and subscribe our channel and click on bell icon.
You'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. If you never did, you should. These things are fun and fun is good. Only you can control your future. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win 'cause you'll play against you. Be awesome. Be a book nut. I'm glad we had the times together just to laugh and sing a song. Seems like we just got started and then before you know it, the times we had together were gone. You can get help from teachers, but you are going to have to learn a lot by yourself, sitting alone in a room. When beetles fight these battles in a bottle with their paddles and the bottle's on a poodle and the poodle's eating noodles. They call this a muddle puddle tweedle poodle beetle noodle bottle paddle battle. Dr. Seuss. So the writer who breeds more words than he needs, is making a chore for the reader who reads. Think and wonder, wonder and think. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft. And never mix up your right foot with your left. ASAP. Whatever that means. It must mean, act swiftly awesome pachyderm. I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues. To the world you may be one person, but to one person you may be the world. How did it get so late so soon? It's night before it's afternoon. December is here before it's June. My goodness, how the time has flown. How did it get so late so soon? Dr. Seuss. It's not about what it is, it's about what it can become. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. I know, up on top you are seeing great sights, but down here at the bottom we, too, should have rights. There's no limit to how much you'll know, depending how far beyond zebra you go. He who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man. The storm starts, when the drops start dropping, when the drops stop dropping, then the storm starts stopping. Poor empty pants with nobody inside them. If you'd never been born, then you might be an isn't. And isn't has no fun at all. No, he disn't. Dr. Seuss. You are you. Now, isn't that pleasant? Things may happen and often due to people as brainy and footsy as you. Sometimes you will never know the value of something, until it becomes a memory. When he worked, he really worked. But when he played, he really played. Oh, the things you can find if you don't stay behind. And the turtles, of course. All the turtles are free, as turtles and, maybe, all creatures should be. Today I shall behave, as if this is the day I will be remembered. Just tell yourself, Ducky, you're real quite lucky. Words and pictures are yin and yang. Married, they produce a progeny more interesting than either parent. I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There is no way at all, Dr. Seuss. 'Cause when a guy does something stupid once, well that's because he's a guy. But if he does the same stupid thing twice, that's usually to impress some girl. It's opener, out there, in the wide, open air. Today is your day, your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. My alphabet starts with this letter called yuz. It's the letter I use to spell yuz ma tuz. You'll be sort of surprised what there is to be found once you go beyond Z and start poking around. I meant what I said and I said what I meant. You have to be a speedy reader because there's so much to read. Fill your house with stacks of books, in all the crannies and all the nooks. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. It is better to know how to learn than to know. Dr. Seuss.
Please like, share and subscribe our channel and click on bell icon.